the reasons I wanted to talk about Georgia is, yes, there could be accountability in the form of legal accountability, but we've also seen in Georgia the type of electoral accountability for Donald Trump, for Republicans who have followed in his seat. Election denialism, it does not work when you talk about statewide elections in Georgia. I want you to talk to me specifically in suburban Atlanta, the message that voters have sent lawmakers about election denialism and about the sanctity of our democracy.
I think that people are really ready to move on from what Trump tried to do in Georgia. And I think especially in my community, we just want to have good elections. We want people to be able to vote. We want access to elections. We don't want suppressive laws that take away that access to the ballot box. That's what people care about when they care about elections. And so when Donald Trump spread the big lie, it really disrupted our communities. But not only did it do that, it also led to policies being passed that really took away that access to the ballot box for a lot of Georgians. And that is what people are talking about. And that is what, in my community, when I talk to the people in the suburbs of Atlanta, that is what they care about. And so when we keep playing this over and over, people are tired of it. They're ready to move on.
I agree, and I hear you. And yet, Representative Clark, if voters are ready to move on, Republicans don't seem to have gotten that memo or gotten on board with that, right? Because you have Trump allies who now are saying they want to investigate DA Willis, even defund her office when they purport to be this party of law and order, doesn't actually want to see any law and order. I wonder how those efforts from Republicans are landing with voters.
They're not landing at all. So here's the truth of the matter. You have senators like State Senator Colton Moore who are trying to lead this escapade of defunding Fani Willis's office. But at the same time, you have Republicans in leadership that are like, listen, stop. You're not doing us any favors. Yes, this might be raising you some funds in your campaign account, but you are literally chipping away from our efforts to move away from this. And so I would say that, you know, there are some that are just holding on to this. They really feel like grabbing onto Trump's coattails is the way to win elections. And maybe in their communities they can, because they're in a place where they're not so worried about general elections. However, overall, throughout the state, it is a losing strategy. And Republicans in leadership are telling them, calm down, stand down, stop it.